Morning.
I did see where several folks, several hundreds of thousands.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning, Ms. Wilson.
Morning, Mr. Brikens. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, everyone. 36th District Court is now in session. I am Judge Shannon A. Holmes, and I am serving as the presiding judge on today. It's good to see everyone on this morning. And so we are going to get started. Good morning in the courtroom. Good morning, Ms. Mack. Good morning, Officer Locke. Good morning, Ms. Wilson.
Good morning, Judge.
Good morning.
All right, I am in chambers, but I'm in the building. All right.
Okay.
All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, let's start by having you place your appearance on the record.
Yes, Judge, and thank you. Good morning. For the record, Jesse Reed, Drug Court, Vet Court Defense Attorney, P 23863. Judge, if I may, I'd like to make a motion, a continuing motion, that my appearance be for all my clients this morning. Thank you, and good morning again.
All right, good morning, and your motion is granted.
And good morning, Your Honor. Robert Fikens, P 31894, Specialty Court Defense Attorney, and I would make a similar motion.
All right, thank you. Good morning, Mr. Fikens, and your motion is granted. All right, Mr. Yancey, you flying solo today?
Very much so, Your Honor.
So low. All right. Place your appearance on the record.
Good morning, Your Honor. Kenneth Yancey on behalf of Specialty Court, Your Honor.
All right, very good. You can do it, Mr. Yancey. If anybody can do it, you certainly can.
Okay.
I'm going to start off this morning with Ms. Hernandez's cases. Both of her clients are on. And so, Ms. Hernandez, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor. Good
Please.
morning, everybody.
Yes, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony, I'm sorry, that's caught me off guard. Everybody knows I'm on the record. Do you swear or affirm that you will interpret the words as spoken by the parties on today and that you will do so completely and accurately without any additions or deletions? So help you God.
I do, Your Honor.
Thank you. Please state your name as well as your qualifications.
My name is Emma Hernandez, Your Honor, and I'm a CAO qualified Spanish interpreter.
Thank you. And you are interpreting today from English to Spanish and from Spanish to English. Is that correct?
It is.
All right, wonderful. Let's get started. I am going to start with Mr. Cifuentes. Are you ready, Mr. Yancey on Cifuentes?
Yes, Your Honor.
Ok, vamos a comenzar con el señor Cifuentes. Señor Yancy, ¿está listo con el señor Cifuentes y su señoría?
All right, I have the following for Mr. Cifuentes, case number 20005642801. Mr. Cifuentes, please state your full name for the record.
Ok, vamos a comenzar con el señor Cifuentes con el caso número 200-56-42801. Por favor, señor Cifuentes, diga su nombre.
Fidencio Cifuentes.
Fidencio Cifuentes.
All right, good morning to you, Mr. Cifuentes.
Ok, buenos días, señor Cifuentes.
Buenos días.
Good morning.
How are you doing with working your program, sir?
¿Cómo está, señor, cumpliendo con su programa?
Estoy bien, me está yendo bien y trato de hacerlo mejor cada vez más que voy ahí.
I'm doing good. I'm good, and I'm trying to do better every time that I go.
Wonderful. Are you still receiving any services at this time to help you to continue to get better?
Muy bien. ¿Usted en este momento todavía sigue recibiendo algún servicio para apoyarlo en continuar y seguir haciéndolo bien?
Sí, pienso seguir yendo. Estoy yendo. Me gusta ir ahí.
Yes, I am going, and I'm planning to keep going because I like to go.
Okay, where are you going?
Okay, ¿y a dónde está yendo?
En Johnson, Alcohólicos Anónimos es en el Johnson.
Is in Johnson in AA.
I'm sorry, one more time.
I'm going at AA at Johnson.
Okay.
Or Johnson, or maybe it's Johnson.
Okay, wonderful. Thank you. All right. And so are you having any issues or any difficulties that you need us to help you with?
Okay, magnífico, señor Cifuentes. ¿Usted está teniendo algún asunto o algo en que nos podamos ayudar, en que usted necesite nuestra ayuda?
No, estoy bien. Estoy en ese programa muy bien.
No,
Estoy
I'm
bien,
doing
gracias.
good. I'm in that program very good. I really like it.
All right, wonderful. How's your family doing? Your children, your wife, how's that going?
Ok, muy bien. Mire, ¿cómo está su familia, sus muchachos, su esposa?
están mejor. He estado viviendo mejor, más tranquilo, no problemas. Desde que empecé, tratando de ser mejor y me está yendo bien y no tenemos problemas. No hay, están bien todos, gracias a Dios.
Okay, we are good. Everybody's good. Since I'm doing this program, we are doing so well. We have not have any problem. Everybody's doing well. Thanks God. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Yancey, what do you want to tell me about Mr. Cifuentes?
Señor Yancy, ¿qué me quiere decir usted acerca del señor Cifuentes?
Yes, Your Honor, Mr. Fuentes, he's really doing well. Hasn't
Bueno,
missed. I'm sorry.
señora Cifuentes, it's okay. Su señoría, el señor Cifuentes realmente lo está haciendo muy bien.
He hasn't missed any screenings. They've all been negative. He is at 247 AA meetings. At this time, he mails me sheets and I get them, and I might have stopped counting at this point.
Señor, si fue, él no ha perdido ninguna de sus citas. Él ha estado haciendo las cosas que tiene que hacer. Él hasta ahora ha tenido como 248 visitas de Alcohólicos Anónimos. Tengo tantas hojas de las que él me da de las cosas que ha hecho que ya no tengo ni dónde ponerlas.
And I've had the pleasure of talking to his wife. His whole family is really happy about his sobriety. They can tell that he's changed, and they're just he's embraced our program.
Yo tuve el placer de estar y de hablar con su esposa, y ella me ratificó que toda la familia está muy contenta con todos los cambios que él ha hecho, que realmente están en una muy buena situación, están contentos. Él está en el programa que se llama Bright Starts, Comienzos Brillantes.
So he's done everything that we've asked of him at this point, and he is also in phase 3 of a 3-phase program. So we're really pleased with Mr. Cifuentes.
Bueno, él realmente, su señoría, ha hecho todo lo que se le ha pedido. Él está muy bien, nosotros estamos muy complacidos con él, y él ahorita está en la fase número 3.
All right, wonderful.
Muy bien.
Mr. Cifuentes, do you have any questions for the team this morning?
Muy bien, magnífico. Señor Cifuentes, ¿usted tiene alguna pregunta para el equipo aquí hoy?
No, me siento bien y no tengo problemas ahorita. Estoy bien, gracias.
No, I'm feeling good and I don't have any problem now. I feel good. Thank you very much.
All right, Mr. Yancey, Mr. Cifuentes is in phase 2, is that correct?
I believe he's in phase 3. We actually, I checked this morning, and we actually promoted him June 13th into phase 3.
Ah, señor Yancy, el señor Cifuentes está en la fase 2, no, su señoría, entiendo que está en la fase 3, acabo de revisar, y el 13 de junio lo promovimos a la fase 3.
And he's in our 3 or 5 phase program.
He's in our 3-phase program.
Okay, very good, very good.
Y él está en nuestro programa de 3 fases. Sí, su señoría, en nuestro programa de 3 fases.
Very good. All right, Mr. Yancey, what's next for Mr. Cifuentes?
Your Honor, we want to have a face-to-face with Mr. Fuentes on August 25th, 2022 at 8:35.
Ok, señor Yancy, ¿cuál es entonces lo siguiente? Sí, su señoría, él está en nuestra fase, en nuestro programa de 3 fases. ¿Y cuál es lo siguiente para el señor Cifuentes? Nosotros vamos a tener una entrevista cara a cara a las 8:35 el día 25 de agosto del 2022.
All right, very good, very good. Mr. Cifuentes, you are doing well. I want you to keep up the great work that you're doing, okay?
Ok, muy bien, señor Cifuentes. Usted lo está haciendo muy bien y quiero que siga continuando con su trabajo tan bueno.
Claro que sí voy a seguir haciendo lo mejor de mí.
Of course, I will doing the best.
All right, very good. And so Ms. Hernandez, I'm going to have Mr. Cifuentes stay with us until I finish Mr. Pedrosa Alba, and then I'll excuse the both of them.
Ok, perfecto. Señor Cifuentes, entonces, señora Hernández, el señor Cifuentes se tiene que quedar aquí en la pantalla hasta que yo termine con el señor Pedrosa Alba. Cuando termine de revisar el caso del señor Pedrosa Alba, entonces les autorizo la salida del Zoom a los dos. Mientras tanto, se queda aquí en silencio.
Está bien.
All right,
Ok,
very good.
okay. Ponga su micrófono en silencio. Ok, perfect. Thank you.
Very good. All right, let's go to Mr. Pedrosa Alba. I have case number 1605754-701. Mr. Pedrosa Alba, please state your full name for the record.
Ok, vamos a continuar entonces con el señor Pedrosa Alba. Estamos llamando al caso 160-5754-701 del señor Pedrosa Alba. Señor Pedrosa Alba, por favor, abra su micrófono y diga su nombre para que conste en el acta.
José de Jesús Pedrosa Alba.
José de Jesús Pedrosa Alba.
Good morning to you, Mr. Pedrosa Alba. How are you today?
Buenos días, señor Pedrosa Alba. ¿Cómo está usted en el día de hoy?
Gracias. Un día maravilloso. Estoy muy bien. Gracias.
Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I'm having a wonderful day. Wonderful day. Thank you very much.
Very good. I am too. All right, Mr. Pedrosa Alba, you've been working your program. There have been no issues reported. How are you feeling about the program and where you are right now?
Oh, señor Pedrosa Alba, eso es maravilloso. Usted ha estado trabajando con su programa, no tiene ningún problema. Díganos cómo estaba haciendo con el programa que ha estado haciendo.
Pues he estado acudiendo a mi programa. Me dieron 2 semanas de vacaciones y acudí a seguir el programa diario. Yeah. Y estoy muy bien, la verdad. Yeah.
Well, I'm very happy and I'm good. I'm very, very good. I have 2 weeks vacation, so I took it and I went to the program every day.
Look at you. Very good. Did you learn anything in those 2 weeks?
Muy bien. Fue todos los días al programa durante esas 2 semanas. Qué bien.
Sí, de eso tengo dos papeles que le voy a mandar a Mr. Jersey, completo de todas las firmas que he acudido al programa.
Yes, by the way, I have 2 full sheets, Mr. Jancy, that I have to send you with all the firms all the days that I went.
Sí.
All right. Did you learn anything over those 2 weeks, Mr. Pedrosa Alba?
Yes. Very good, very good. Usted, señor Pedrosa Alba, en esas 2 semanas que fue, ¿aprendió algo nuevo? ¿Qué aprendió o qué hizo?
Pues lo de mis compañeros, cada problema que han tenido, me ha abierto mucho los ojos. Pues se puede decir que soy otra persona. Gracias a Dios, soy otra persona. Pienso ya muy diferente a como yo era, pues, de que pasaba por ese sitio y me burlaba. Yo decía, ¿qué es eso? AA. Y la verdad me está ayudando bastante con los programas y todo, los comentarios, situaciones, todo.
¿Verdad? Okay, Your Honor, really, I'm learning a lot, listening to my friends there, all the things, the problems, the situations. It has opened my eyes. And I have seen, I can feel I'm another person. And another person that the one that started the program, I remember I used to pass by AA and I was just making fun of that. Oh, these people here, this, program. Now I'm proudly part of that program. And I have seen the change, and I have seen, how it works and how he has made me a better person, and knowing and sharing all the comments and the situation of the people there with me. I'm truly, totally a different person. I think totally different about it.
Very good, very good.
Muy bien, muy bien.
Sí, una pregunta.
I have a question.
Hoy estoy acudiendo a las clases, precisamente hoy tengo la clase a las 6 de inglés. Como ella me dijo que acudiera a mis clases, estoy acudiendo a lo que ella me ha dicho y estoy muy bien. Gracias a Dios.
I forgot to tell you that today I'm starting again with my English classes. And today I'm going at 6 p.m. because you told me to keep going. So I'm doing it.
Look at you. Very good, Mr. Pedrosa Alba.
Gracias a Dios.
Very good.
Muy bien, señor Pedrosa Alba. Muy bien. Mire qué bien lo está haciendo. Yes, thanks God.
Yes. All right, Mr. Yancey. What do you want to tell me about Mr. Pedrosa Alba?
Ok, señor Yancey, ¿qué me quiere decir acerca del señor Pedrosa Alba?
Yeah, and Mr. Alba, he's in full compliance at this time. This is probably one of his best reports regarding articulating what he's learning at AA. And we're, super pleased that he still continues his English classes. That's real important. But screening wise, everything else, he's doing really well, Your Honor.
Sorry. Bueno, su señoría, él está cumpliendo totalmente con todos los requerimientos. Es más, de hecho, este reporte de hoy es cuando mejor él ha articulado, él ha expresado mejor lo que significa el programa para él y lo que él ha hecho. Él está cumpliendo con todo, él está haciendo muy bien.
And Your Honor, I've been able to communicate with him through his stepdaughter who understands English. So that's been a big help to me.
Y señora juez, yo he podido comunicarme con él a través de su hijastra que habla inglés, y esa ha sido una gran ayuda para mí para poderme comunicar con él.
All right, Mr. Yancey, what phase is Mr. Pedrosa Alba in?
Your Honor, he's also in phase 3 of a 3-phase program.
Ok, señoría, él está también en la fase 3, en el programa de 3 fases.
All right, so then when we staff next time, we'll be updating on both of the cases as to where they are with respect to moving toward completion. Is that correct?
That's very correct, Your Honor.
Ok, señor, entonces tanto él como el otro caso, que también está en caso 3, entonces la próxima revisión, nosotros vamos a hacer la revisión para entonces tener la meta de ya completarlo. ¿Es así, señor Yancey? Sí, así es, su señoría.
All right, so Mr. Yancey, what's next for Mr. Pedrosa Alba?
Your Honor, we also want him to do a face-to-face on August 25th at 10:35.
10:35. Ok. Face to face. Ok, su señoría. Él también lo vamos a tener aquí a las 10, el 25 de agosto para una reunión face to face, cara a cara, a las 10:35. This is my Zoom, right? Both of them?
They're gonna get calls from me.
Okay. You don't need me there.
Not for that one.
Okay. Mr. Pedrosa is at 10:35 and Mr. Cifuentes is at 8:35.
It'll be 10:35, but I'll call them, and I might even call them a day before.
Ok, este face to face va a ser por teléfono. El señor Yancey los va a llamar a cada uno de ustedes, ¿verdad?
Okay.
A la hora para hablar con ustedes. A lo mejor los llama el día anterior para hablar, para recordarles. Pero es por teléfono, él los va a llamar.
Okay.
All right, very good. Mr. Pedrosa Alba, Mr. Cifuentes, you are both doing a great job. I want to encourage you to continue to work hard and you're almost there, both of you. And I will see you in a couple of weeks, and I'm going to thank and excuse both of them, Ms. Hernandez.
Ok, señor Cifuentes, señor Pedrosa, los dos los están haciendo muy bien. Espero verlos entonces el día que les toca para continuar y ya están excusados los dos, ya pueden desconectarse. Que tengan buen día. Okay, thank you.
All right, take care. Bye-bye.
Okay,
Thank you, Ms.
cuídense.
Hernandez.
Hasta luego. Gracias, señor Hernández. We have, Your Honor, we have at 10:30. We have another one, right?
No, not at, what did I do with my dot? Oh, here it is. At 10:30.
Yes,
No.
I have another.
No, that's a
No?
face-to-face. The 10:35, that's a face-to-face. Who are you
Okay,
speaking
they
of?
sent me an order. Yeah, they sent me an order for that.
Who was it for?
Okay.
Who's it for, Ms. Hernandez?
Mr. Guerrero.
Oh, no, Mr. Guerrero?
Guerrero, yes.
Oh, yes, he's
Jose.
on at 10:35. So, Mr. Yancey, will you be speaking with Mr. Guerrero today?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, do you need the interpreter?
I'm not sure.
Okay, because that's Miss Cleveland's case, is that correct?
Yeah, I believe that she's already talked to that person because I have another date. So I believe that she's already done that.
Okay, so she's already done the face-to-face with him.
Yes.
So you're good, Ms. Hernandez.
Okay, perfect.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Just in
Bye-bye.
case, just call me. Bye-bye.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. All right. Let's continue going. I'm ready on Mr. Parmenter. I have case number 200-454-6501. Mr. Parmenter, please unmute and state your name for the record.
Good morning, Jacob Douglas Parmenter.
All right. Good morning, Mr. Parmenter. How are things going with you?
Good morning. Several developments. Due to some turbulence in the service industry, my financial situation was strained. But due to connections in the service industry, I was able to get a second job at a restaurant that just opened that is just taking off. So
wonderful.
That mitigates a ton of stress, and I'm just starting to catch up, which is just a huge relief. Secondly, I had long suspected that I had some sort of hyperactivity disorder or something like that. And given the fact that I want to go into the mortgage banking industry, it's highly, study intensive in the first 6 months of training. And I decided to get a head start on mitigating that. So I finally addressed it with my doctor. And I have to say I'm only a week in, but sitting here is as easy as it's ever been. Normally, even though my disposition may be composed, my mind is like a storm and my body wants to move and whatnot, but I'm clear-headed and focused as much as I've been in a long time, which is pretty amazing. And then,
that's very good.
Yeah, that really is. And then after that, on the 30th of June, I was granted a restricted license.
Look at you. Yeah. All right. June 30th.
Yes.
Look at you. Aren't you excited about that?
Oh my goodness. The first time I got back on the highway, driving's always been so special to me. And the first time I got back on the highway after getting the new job, I was just on cloud 50. So
Look
yeah.
at you.
Yeah.
Wonderful. And you listened to and you paid attention to all of the rules and the do's and the don'ts, right? With Smart Start.
Yeah. There's a slight learning curve with it, but actually the technicians and the staff there is just like super professional.
Yeah.
Answer any questions. I was just very impressed with how comfortable I feel now with the device and how it works, and it's all good. It's just
Yes, it is very good. And I ask about those things, which what you don't know, be sure to ask them, because they have to report out not only to us, but also to the Secretary of State. The Secretary of State will ultimately determine when that device comes out of your car, okay? And so we want to make sure that you're in complete compliance so that there are no issues when it's time for the Smart Start device, the interlock, to be removed, okay?
Yeah, and there was actually an issue that could have caused some problems because my battery died, and they contacted me and said, "Hey, power loss could do this. Submit paperwork to this, da 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 da." So they helped me out with that, and it got rectified right away. So yeah, absolutely. Staying on top of that is everything right now.
Yes, sir. Very good. Very good. Are you having any issues? You have some great things that are going on with you, sir.
Yeah, yeah. I
Amazing.
mean, we can always have more money in our pocket, but besides that, like everything is
Listen,
just
I can
looking.
always have more money and a longer weekend.
Yeah, that's right. More money, less hours. I know that's right. But no, I can, honestly say just what I like about this is I've always been a person who responds highly to structure, but I never really had it in my life. So I think that people without structure, at least I'll speak for myself, crave it, and getting it through this and then seeing, all right, this was the mistake you made. These are the price you must pay. These things get lighter over time. And through your completion and dedication to this and fulfilling responsibility, you get back what you lost. And that's what I really felt when I got the car back. So
Yeah.
it's been really, really good. It's also forced me to take care of myself in a way that I really never had before. And what I like about that is that that can't be taken away from me.
Yeah.
And yeah, and so it's really just changed the way I look at myself. And yeah, it's all good.
It's all good. I love it, Mr. Parmenter. Is there anything that you're struggling with or having any difficulties with that we can be of assistance to you?
I can truthfully say no.
Okay. All right. Truthfully, I appreciate that. All right. Very good. Well, on this morning, Mr. Yancey, I believe I received a message from you indicating that you're requesting to promote Mr. Parmenter on this morning to phase 3. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Parmenter, are you ready?
Oh, I'm ready.
You ready? All right. Very good. Mr. Yancey, let me have you place on the record why you are recommending that Mr. Parmenter be promoted to phase 3.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Parmenter, he's been in full compliance with treatment, with screenings, everything we've asked him. I think there's one word though that's the reason why I really want him promoted. He's proactive, Your Honor. When he sees that there's a problem with something, he just doesn't wait. And he acts on it. He acts on it in a positive way each and every time. Whether he can contact me or someone else or not, he makes sure that he's proactive. And he talked about structure, and he's blossomed. I was trying to think of a more masculine word, maybe flourished with our program as far as the structure of it. So he's embraced that, Your Honor, and he's just really doing well. I saw him at the graduation, and even though we only had a 2-minute interaction, I could just tell that things were really going in a great direction with him. He was really positive, as most of the graduates were. And he deserves this. He's being really responsible. He's taken this restricted license really seriously, which we appreciate. And we really want to promote him today, Your Honor.
All right, very good. And so Mr. Yancey, he has completed his treatment. Has he done his community service?
He's done his community service. He continues to go to treatment. Though he's completed, he continues to go to treatment. He has completed community service. He just has some fines and costs to pay, but he's paid half of them already. So we're going to be working on that.
Oh wait, he has the interlock without completion of fines and costs?
I believe he has a $410 balance. I could be mistaken.
All right.
I'll double check that.
Mr. Parmenter, I'm looking at your facial expression. Does that sound right to you?
No, that is. I just did not know that it sounded like you were saying that you were supposed to get the interlock without completion of fines and costs. I was not aware of that. I was not aware of that.
Yes, I mean, being in the pandemic has caused me to have the case manager submit the information earlier than usual. Usually it's, I won't even submit paperwork have them submit paperwork for the interlock until fines and costs are paid in full. But because there's been, some lapse, and I don't want people sitting out there any longer without the restricted license than they should be, I've allowed them to submit that paperwork early, but I still need those fines and costs paid in full. That's very, very important. Okay?
I will go down to the courthouse today and make a payment.
Okay. All right. I mean, you don't have to do it today, but just have it on your radar that I need to get it paid as soon as possible. Okay?
No, for sure. No, I will make a payment on that today.
All
I
right.
just got paid, so.
Very good. All right. Any objection from the team for promotion of Mr. Parmenter to phase 3?
No objections, Judge.
All right. No objection from you, Mr. Parmenter. And so I need everybody in the courtroom to join me in celebrating Mr. Parmenter on his promotion to phase 3. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. Really happy for you. Very happy. Mr. Yancey, he is a part of our 3-phase program. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
You're on the last stretch, Mr. Parmenter. So I want you to continue working hard, continue doing the things that you know you're supposed to do. Make sure you're in compliance with that interlock, not just from the court perspective, but with Smart Start. And so you are well on your way, sir. And I'm excited for you. Congratulations to you.
Thank you so much.
All right, Mr. Yancey, what's next for Mr. Parmenter?
Yes, Your Honor. Since he's in phase 3 now, he'll have a face-to-face with me on August 25th at 10:35.
All right, very good. Did you get that, Mr. Parmenter?
Yes, just wrote it down. 25th, 10:35.
Yes, sir. And because you are a promotee today, I am releasing you. Enjoy the rest of your day, the rest of your week. Be safe and know that we are here. Even if you need us before your court date, you can always reach out to your case manager. We're here to support you. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikes, was there anything that you'd like to add as to Mr. Parmenter before I release him?
Yes, Judge. Thank you. Congratulations on the promotion. Congratulations on the restricted license. You work in the program. You have a good attitude. Keep up the good work, sir. We're proud of you. Be proud of yourself.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Reed.
And all I'll add, sir, is congratulations. You've done a great job. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Judge.
Thanks, sir.
All right, wonderful. Well, you have your next dates. We will see you at that time. Take care and congratulations again.
Thank you again.
All right, bye-bye. All right, Mr. Yancey, let's go. Do you have any phase 3 people left? I don't think so.
I do not, Your Honor, and I only have one phase 2 person.
All right, who's our phase 2 person?
Your Honor, that would be Ashley Richardson.
All right, Miss Richardson, good morning to you. Oh, unmute for me so I can hear you.
Good morning.
All right, wonderful. How are you this morning?
I'm doing good.
Very good. Let me place your case number on the record. I have the following. I have case number SP 110-32971 and SP 116-18892. Ms. Richardson, state your full name for me, please.
Ashley Nicole Richardson.
All right. Now, I'm looking at, there's one more case for Ms. Richardson. I have Z 8069551. I was about to say, I don't have her case number.
Yeah, that's the one.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Now, the other two are part of her order as well. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, very good. Let me just add those very quickly to my sheet. I do not have them on there. They're on the docket. I just didn't have them in my information. All right. So Ms. Richardson, tell me, how have you been doing?
I've been doing good. This week we on shutdown. And they retooling the retools they did last month for the 2023 trucks. So I've been, catching up with the girls. I took them to get their ears pierced yesterday.
Oh,
And
okay.
with them. The rain knocked my lights out last night.
Oh,
I had to get them out.
oh,
But everything good. Next month I'll be 90 days in my job. So I'll be with the union.
yeah. 90 days. When is that going to be?
September 15th.
All right, you're almost there.
Yes, that's what I'm waiting on. But other than that, like, I've just been working. They've been having us on 10 to 12 hours, 6 days a week. So I've been catching up on a lot of rest this week.
Okay, so that shutdown is good for you, right?
Oh, yeah, definitely.
All right, very good. So now you're taking good care of yourself?
Yes, absolutely.
All right,
Yeah.
You're working your program?
Yes, I am.
Tell me what you're doing.
Okay, so I'm in Mr. Black's group, and I'm also in Ashley's one-on-one group and her group. So, okay. So, like, I see the difference between Mr. Black's group and Ashley group. It's nothing bad. It's I get a different perspective out of both groups, and I really like it. Hers is a more meditative type of group where they talk kind of more spiritual versus with Mr. Black's group, and I think it kind of equals it out and helps me more on that. So I like it.
Very good. Very good. I like the fact that you're finding balance with both of the groups and it's not too taxing for you, right?
Right. No.
Okay. All right. Very good. Have you learned anything about yourself or changed any perspective maybe since you've been in these groups?
Yeah. I've been more prioritized now, like putting my priorities first and trying to set small goals, while I every week setting small goals and stuff like that. So I've really been learning from both groups, especially Ashley's.
Yes. All right. Very good. Very good.
Yeah.
Have you been having any difficulties, any challenges that you need us to help you with?
No, not. No. I'm I don't need no help with it. It's just I found the house that I'm moving in, but it won't be ready until September. So that's the only difficulty I'm having. Like, I'm ready to move now.
And the house won't be ready until September?
Yeah, so I just got to be patient with that. That's all that is.
Okay, there you go. Be patient. Be patient. Very good. You look like you're doing good, Ms. Richardson, that you're on track. Nothing you need us to help you with?
No.
No. All right, come on, Mr. Yancey. What do you want to tell me about Ms. Richardson?
Yes, Your Honor. When she talks about the therapist, Miss Ashley, that's the biggest thing. We were trying to get her in to make sure she was seeing a therapist. So now she has the balance of a therapist and a recovery coach. Then she sees the therapist twice a week, the recovery coach once. That seems to be working out really well for her. Your Honor, I've checked her screenings. They've been negative. So we're really pleased at this time with Miss Richardson. That's good news about her job. Hang in there, keep your health up so you can get those 90 days in. I'm sure you're excited about moving. Things seem to be coming together for Miss Richardson at this time. Court is happy about that. And we want to, Your Honor, I want to actually propose that we give her an incentive and that we pay for her next screening, Your Honor. All right. You want to pay for the week of screening? Yes, Your Honor. All right. So next week we're paying for your screenings. How's that? How do you feel about that?
That's great. Thank you.
All right. Wonderful. Congratulations to you. No objection from the team, right?
No objections.
I love it. All right. Thank you, Mr. Yancey. That'll encourage you to keep going, right, Miss Richardson?
Yes, definitely.
Keep the money in your pocket this coming week, okay? Yes, ma'am. All right, very good. Do you have any questions for the team this morning?
No, I don't.
No questions. All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fike, is anything for Ms. Richardson? She's our only phase 2 this morning.
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations, Mr. Richardson. Good report. Congratulations on completing that 90-day probation. I know you're going to do it.
Yes.
Keep up the good work. Enjoy the time you have off for changeover. We're proud of you, Mr. Richardson. Be proud of yourself and be safe. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
And Your Honor, if I might add, Ms. Richardson, I see you said I'm setting small goals for myself, and then all I see are great things that happen after you set all these goals. Good job, getting in the union. You talked about housing. I mean, all these things are adding up to all the things that everyone hopes for, and you're just doing it, and you're making those good decisions, great decisions. And I'm just so proud of you. So keep up the great work, man. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Richardson, one last thing, cherish your health. Keep your health up. Make that important to you. When you're in good health, that's the only way you can help yourself and anybody else. When you have long stretches of good health, you usually do really well with your program. So just keep your health up.
I will.
All right. Very good. Very good. All right. If nothing else, Mr. Yancey, what's next for Ms. Richardson?
Yes, Your Honor. She's going to have a face-to-face on August 18th at 10:35.
August 18th at 10:35. Did you get that?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Richardson, you are in great shape. You are only phase 2 today, and so you are free to leave, ma'am.
Okay, thank you.
All right, take care. All right, Mr. Yancey, everybody else left is phase 1.
It's phase 1, Your
I
Honor.
am just going to start. Oh, I don't have a file for Mr. Toliver. I'm going to start at the top of the screen with David Toliver, because phase 1, you all will stay on until I finish everyone. All right, let's go, Mr. Toliver. I'm going to start with you. I have case number. I don't see Mr. Toliver on my docket. That may be why I don't have a file for him.
Your Honor, I believe
He's on for 10:35.
some kind of way he was on for 10:35.
Yes, well, that might mean he's just in a different stack. Give me 1 second. Here we go. All right. I do have your file, Mr. Toliver. Let's do it. I have case number 21044634001. State your full name for the record, Mr. Toliver.
Ms. David Toliver, and good morning, Judge.
Good morning, Mr. Toliver. How are you this morning?
I am doing swell, thank you.
You're doing swell. All right. Tell me what you've been doing that you're doing swell. I want to know.
Well, I'm taking care of all my health issues. I'm in the process of moving to another apartment.
Okay.
I'm doing all the things that I'm supposed to do. I'm staying out of harm's way, and I'm acting like a citizen now.
Look at you. I'm not gonna ask what you were acting like before you were acting like a citizen, but
I'm sure you got an idea.
Yes, sir. Wonderful. And you have a smile on your face today. So how do you feel about these things that are going on that sound like they're new and improved?
Well, actually, they are, and it feels good, I actually like feeding the squirrels.
Oh my.
I know.
Do they come up to you? Do they come up to you for you to feed them?
One of them is getting very close, so I had to go get a glove just in case, because he's about to, he's about to eat out of my hand.
All right, Mr. Toliver now.
I'm feeling like a real senior citizen now, okay?
Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. All right. Look at you, but you are enjoying life, right?
Yeah.
And being mindful of the little things, would you say that?
Yes.
That's awesome. That's awesome. What else is going on with you? Are you working your program?
Yes, I am. I'm working my program. I go to AA on Wednesdays and Fridays, and then I have a Zoom meeting down there in Florida, and that's every day.
Okay.
Now, I haven't gone every single day now, but I go quite a few days out of the week. Yeah.
And you do one in Florida?
Yeah, they got a Zoom meeting. It's huge too. But you know, you get to hear a lot of people from across the country sharing and you know their experience, strength, and hope there, and it's good.
All right, very good, very good.
Yeah,
are you learning anything? I'm sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, we last night we had an open talk, open speaker, and it was pretty good down at Elmhurst House. You know.
Okay. All right. Are you learning anything in those meetings?
Yeah, actually I am. Things that I probably should have been knowing, but never put them to practical application, you know.
Okay.
But I got the program with Mr. Black, and he's been teaching us about efficacy. Now, I'll probably never use that word in my vocabulary ever in life, but I do understand what it means and how it applies to my recovery. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Very good. So I'm glad to hear that you're doing well, that you're going to meetings. Are you having any challenges? Any obstacles that we need to help you with?
You know, I don't know how long I can do the paying for the drops. That you know, I'm on a fixed income and $100 more a month. That's pretty steep for me, and that's the only issue I'm having presently. You know,
If I can interject, Mr. Toliver, I'll work on trying to help you with that. Give me 24 hours, full 24 full hours, and I'll work on that for you.
I appreciate that.
Yeah, if you can contact me midday Friday, I should have that worked out by then.
Okay.
All right. Very good. Very good. Thank you, Mr. Yancey.
Yes. Yes, thank you.
All right. And so anything else, Mr. Toliver, that you need us to address?
Presently, no. I'm good.
All right. Very good. Very good. Mr. Yancey, what do you want me to know about Mr. Toliver?
Your Honor, Mr. Toliver, he's been doing, pretty well. He's been taking this seriously. I think he likes his the differences in his life right now, which is great. He's going to Elmhurst home like he talked about. He is seeing Mr. Black. We're also working on getting him a therapist. It takes a tad bit longer to get a therapist than a recovery coach. So we're privy to that, and we're working on that, Your Honor. So other than that, he's doing well. He's always been going to the AA meetings. I'm glad he found a unique meeting in Florida.
Yeah,
so,
I think that's wonderful.
Yeah, that is, Your Honor. So between the 2 to 3 meetings a week, going to Elmhurst home, doing the screenings, he's on track for phase 1, Your Honor. We're gonna help him with some things, and I think we'll be in good shape.
Okay, wonderful, wonderful. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens, anything for Mr. Toliver?
Yes, sir. Thank you. Yes, sir. Thank you. Mr. Toliver, good report. We talked when you came into the program. We went over the court's order. You said you could do it. I'm glad you're back home now. I know you have support from your daughter and your sister, and you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. Be safe, and be careful with those squirrels. I don't want to talk about squirrels because people will talk about me, but be safe when you're feeding those squirrels. They can be dangerous, Mr. Toliver. Be safe. Keep a glove on or something, or throw the food away from your hand. Thank you. That's all, Mr. Toliver. Thank you.
Thank you.
Your Honor, after that practical advice, I don't know what to say, but Mr. Toliver, I thought Mr. Reed was going to address how you were doing courses down in Florida, because he likes that drug court can reach around all around the world. But I think that's a great idea, and you meet more diverse people, you see people from different cultures, and I think that only adds to your experience. So keep up the great work, sir. We're proud of you. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
All right, very good. If nothing else from Mr. Toliver, Mr. Yancey, what's next?
Your Honor, we want to have another Zoom hearing for Mr. Toliver on August 18th at 8:35.
Okay, Mr. Toliver, did you get that?
August 18th.
Yes, August 18th.
At what time?
8:35.
Yep, I got it.
All right, very good. All right, if nothing else, Mr. Toliver, I'm gonna have you go on mute, get on mute, and we're gonna hear from some of the other members that are in court today, okay? All right, thank you. All right, Mr. Yancey, I am now going to go to Mr. Gonzalez. Mr. Gonzalez, if you could unmute for me, I have the following cases for you: SP 11220842 and U59432521. State your full name for me, Mr. Gonzalez.
Armando Gonzalez.
Good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
How are you this morning?
Doing fine. Thank you for asking. How about everybody else?
I am doing wonderful. Listen, I'm glad that you're still at home. You're doing the things that you're supposed to be doing.
Yes, yes.
All right. Tell me what you've been doing to take good care of yourself, Mr. Gonzalez, and to stay on track.
I've been communicating with my therapist. I've actually asked her to try to talk to her more often than just 2 times a week. Because I had a rough week last week where my truck got stolen. And it was just hard for that, So, but I got it back. All they did was just take the rims from it, but I found it and I got it back from the impound. And I got a new job interview Friday's job fair for a construction company that I've been wanting to work for the longest. And I applied for them about a month and a half ago. And they finally called me yesterday and said that they're having a job fair tomorrow. So to go up there and, meet everybody else. And I'm really looking forward for that.
And they told you about it, right?
They called me and told me, we seen that you applied online. And so we got a job fair and they want me to jump on board with them. So yeah, it's a big opening door for me.
Look at you. Are you excited?
Oh yeah, I'm really excited. It's a company I've been wanting to work for. Like, they work all over the city and they travel, but I won't be able to travel with them because of probation and everything I'm going through. But they do have a lot of jobs in downtown Detroit doing a lot of construction.
Wow. Wow. Look at you. Now, do you think your sobriety plays into any of this?
Yes, they help me out a lot. Yeah, staying focused, staying on track. Yes, it does.
Look at you. I love it. I love it. What else is going on with you, Mr. Gonzalez?
Me, I'm doing good with my kids. I'm keeping up with all their dentals appointment, making sure that being more involved with my family, something that I wasn't doing before when I was, on everything else, not being dedicated, not being responsible. And this shows a lot that you can get a lot more done when you have a clear head.
You can get a lot more done when you have a clear head. Yes, yeah. Sir. Yes, sir. You are absolutely right. You're absolutely right. And I thank you for sharing your struggle about your truck being stolen, material things. You got it back. You didn't go backwards. Was your therapist able to help you navigate that stressful situation?
Yes, I called her and I talked to her and I asked her because I couldn't make it to a group because of not having the vehicle and all that. And so, but I also get driven there and all that. So I spent that day looking for the truck. And so, but she understood. And so I talked to her and let her know that I was having it hard, that if I can call her whenever I needed to talk to her. And she was like, more than pleased for me to be able to call her because that's what she's there for, to help me out. So that was nice of her to allow me that I can give her a call if I feel any kind of mood swing or anything. So I'm grateful for that.
Very good. Very good. All right. Very good. And so is there anything else that we need to know about that we need to assist you with or anything?
No, at first I thought that I was gonna have trouble with the job, but I asked her because she's gonna help me out. She was gonna help me look for a different job. And the day that I asked her to give me the help for the job, that's when I get a call from the construction company that I'm trying to go with, that I've been wanting to go work for. So she was gonna give me the help I needed to find a different job, but I guess everything fell in place the way it needed to do.
All right. I love it. I love it. Is the family still happy to have you at home?
Yes, yes, they are. Yes.
They are. All right.
I'm happy to be home. I sleep with my kids. I mean, I sleep with them on my bed whenever I can. I got a 10-year-old and he still sleeps with me. So
yeah, you love your children, and
Oh,
it
yes, I
sounds
do.
like they love you too. And so we want to make sure you're doing everything that you can do to stay healthy and whole. And
the healthy
focused.
wise, I can tell I am. I mean, I gained some weight on me, and I mean, it's a good weight.
There you go. Listen, Miss Wilson, you have to put in the chat what we call it. I used to call it fat and sober, but Miss Wilson came up with something. I think she said chunky and clean. I'm not sure, but we'll take you that way, sir. We will take you that way. Yes, sir. Clean and chunky. There we go. That's what we like in specialty court. There you go. All right, Mr. Gonzalez. I want you to keep working on it. You look so much better.
Thank you. That's what my mom says. She says my face looks way clearer. And I mean, I feel good.
And you feel good. I'm writing it down. You look good. You feel good. I want you to hold on to that, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Come on, Mr. Yancey. What you want to tell me?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Gonzalez, he's doing well. He's had a challenge. I don't think he'll mind me briefly talking about. He had a hard week. He got with some old friends, and I think envy took over, and that's what happened with his car. Some old friends.
Oh, wow. Okay.
But the good part is that Mr. Gonzalez, he didn't have a lapse or a relapse. Kept screening. They've been negative. He did find his car. And then not only that, we've been having, he's the second person. We've been having people with employment breakthroughs, and he's had an employment breakthrough because he reported not just finding another job, but he said he's been trying to get this job for months. So, getting the specific job, an interview with a specific job you want, and sobriety has a great deal to do with it. So he got tested early, like most phase 1 people do. And we're just happy that he didn't have a lapse. So we applaud you for that, Mr. Gonzalez. And he's doing good. His therapist has actually agreed to see him up to 4 or 5 times in a week, until things get a little bit smoother. So we don't have any objection to that, Your Honor.
No, not at all.
So he's in full compliance, Your Honor, in the phase that he's in.
All right. Very good. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fike, is anything asked to Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, sir. You're working the program. We know it's not easy, but you're doing a great job. Keep up the good work. Congratulations on seeking employment and employment that you want to work. Be safe, sir. We're proud of you. Be proud of yourself. Thank you, sir.
We are proud of you, Mr. Gonzalez. You're doing it the right way. Keep up the great work. Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
All right. Very good. If no other questions, if you don't have any questions, Mr. Gonzalez.
No, I don't, ma'am. Thank you.
All right. Mr. Yancey, what's next for Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes, Your Honor. We're also requesting a Zoom hearing for Mr. Gonzalez on August 18th of this year at 8:35.
All right. Did you get that, Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes, August 18th, 8:35.
Yes, sir. Oh, I received a message that you have another case. Did I miss the case on the docket? Miss Ms. Mack, did I fail to see it, or is it something pending for Mr. Gonzalez?
No, it's on the docket, Judge. It's a transfer case.
Okay, I just overlooked it. Yep, I overlooked it. My apologies. I have case number 215-943-251 also for Mr. Gonzalez. All right, you're in great shape, sir. You
Thank
are
you.
in great shape. All right, very good. I'm gonna have you go on mute, okay?
Yep. Thank you, everybody. Have a blessed day.
All right, very good. I just need to add to my file. All right, we are all set. Let's go, Mr. Hintz. You are next on the screen. Mr. Hintz, are you with us?
Yes.
All right, good morning to you, sir.
Good morning.
All right, I have the following for you, Z808-1781. State your full name for me.
Real hint.
Okay, you have to unblur your screen. I need to be able to see you. There you are. Oh, paper's flying. All right, good morning. How are you, sir?
I'm well, and yourself, Judge?
I'm doing well. You're in the car. You moving around this morning?
No, I'm at work.
You're at work. All right. Okay. All right. How's work going?
It's been quite fine.
It's been fine. All right. Very good. Very good. You working your program, Mr. Hintz?
Yes.
Tell me what you're doing to work your program.
I'm doing a lot of listening. I'm learning from other people's experiences and their advice. I kind of had a mishap dealing with the daughter situation. She isn't mine biologically, but I've been a part of her life since the second trimester. So I really don't know what to do a lot of times, but it's kind of driving a lot of people away from me. Like even putting in the effort by trying to be a part of my daughter's life. So I feel I just need to let it go.
Okay. All right. Is it causing you a lot of stress, Mr. Hintz?
It is.
Okay. So have you talked about it with your counselor at DRP?
I did. Mr. Killing said that he would mediate a conversation between me and her, but it's really nothing to talk about. I talked to my best friend about it, and he said every time you try to get your life right and you're doing good for yourself, here she come, with the negative stuff. So I just need to leave it alone.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to encourage you to talk with your therapist about maybe even how you should approach that situation, because what we don't want to happen is for you to get stressed out and then cause you to go backwards. Okay.
Yes.
All right. So and you said, I'm sorry, who did you say your therapist was at DRP?
The Killing.
Mr. Eddie Killing.
All right. So you have a great therapist. So make sure you connect with him and have some in-depth conversation with him about that situation. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Very good. Very good. What else is going on with you, Mr. Hintz?
I found a higher paying job, and I started last Monday, so got a full week under my belt.
All right. Yeah, we celebrate. Found a higher paying job. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. You all, these phase one folks, y'all doing some things up in here. All right. Enjoying being a senior citizen, getting higher paying jobs. I love it. All right. Very good. And do you like the job so far?
I definitely do. It's better than, well, I wouldn't say better, but I like it more than my last job because I actually do work. And my last job is like you could sit around and do nothing, and then they'll walk around and look at you like you were in the wrong.
Okay.
But it's constantly something to do here, so that's what I like about it.
That's good. So you like to work. I love it because some people don't mind going to a job and sitting around all day and doing nothing. I'm excited that you like to work. Yes, very good. But Mr. Hintz, you're still new to the program. What are your thoughts about the program so far? You having any issues working it?
I haven't been having any problems. It's really insightful just hearing other people's experiences and what they do to manage those experiences, and how it helps me think about how I can stay out of those situations.
Yeah, very good. Very good. Gives you some foresight of this is not what I want to do because somebody's already done it and they didn't get a good result, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Very good. Very good. Do you have any questions for the team this morning, Mr. Hintz?
So far, Mr. Killing or Mr. Yancey, I can reach out to them anytime I do have questions. So if I do, I will.
All right. Very good. Very good. All right, Mr. Yancey, what do you want to tell me about Mr. Hintz?
Well, Your Honor, Mr. Hintz, he's pretty early in our program, but he's doing pretty well. We're really happy about him finding a job he likes. Mr. Hintz, I'll email you later so you can tell me where you work. You don't have to do that on Zoom. He's in compliance with his screenings, Your Honor. Mr. Hintz, I don't want you to do anything to make you lapse or relapse. That said, I'm hoping that there's a way for you to have a relationship with your daughter, be it soon or a little ways away. Young people, they get phones relatively soon, and maybe at some point she'll be able to call you, because everything is not, it's not whose seed created a person, but who's there and who is the acting parent or the acting support system. And we have so many people that don't have support system, and you're willing to do that. So there may be an avenue to do that. Don't do anything to lapse, but don't give up on that. Other than that, keep doing what you're doing. We're really proud of you. You're early in our program. But just keep looking forward. We appreciate where you are, and if you need me, call me.
All right. Did you get that, Mr. Hintz?
I did.
All right. Wonderful. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens asked to Mr. Hintz.
Yes, Judge, thank you. Good report, sir. You're working the program. You're early in the program. Don't get overwhelmed. And when you're dealing with family and friends, you're not alone. We've all had problems with family and friends. But keep up the good work, sir. We're proud of you. And congratulations on the job. We all like more money. And I know that's an important thing. So keep it up. Be safe, sir. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Fikens, you're on mute if you're talking to us.
I am, and I apologize, Judge. If I might say, Mr. Hintz, sometimes it feels like once we get good and try to get everything in order, things fall apart. And it seems like you expressed that. We hope to work with you so that we continue that after things get good, they stay good. And I know you can do that because just by what you said today and how caring you are and a nurturing person you are, that we can get to the point that things are good and can stay good. So hang in there, sir. We're behind you. Thank you, Judge.
All right. Very good. If nothing else, Mr. Yancey, what's next for Mr. Hintz?
Yes, Your Honor. We would like Mr. Hintz to come back to court on Zoom August 18th of this year at 8:35.
All right, did you get that, Mr. Hens?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you are all set. I'm gonna let you get back to work, Mr. Hens. So you are free to leave, and I will see you on the 18th, okay? Hang in there. All right, you too. All right, let's go to Miss Ware. Miss Ware, you're the last phase one I have this morning, then I'm gonna release everybody. All right.
Good morning.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing well. I almost didn't recognize you. You have your hair
Oh, yeah?
different. You look so pretty.
Thank you. Yeah, I got my hair cut.
Yes. Things are going well for you?
Yes, yes.
Wonderful. Let me place your case number on the record. I have case number U576-42920. State your full name for the record.
Angela Ware.
Give me 1 second. I'm sorry, 1 second. All right, very good. All right, Miss Ware, how are things going? You look like they're going well.
Yes, they're going well. I'm actually learning to accept that. I'm so used to go. So I'm learning to accept that I just gotta sit still.
Okay.
And it's a new thing for me. So I'll admit I've been having a lot of urges lately, and I've been self-talk, going to meetings, doing Zoom meetings, talking to people that I know that's been, have long-time recovery, and looking at this tether. Don't want to go back to jail. So
that's right.
I will admit I have been having a lot of urges lately, so I've been struggling with that. But I've been it's been helping having my doing self-talk. So
okay, now you are with Naomi's Nest, is that correct?
Yes, I do outpatient with that.
And have you been open and honest, letting them know in your therapy that you're having a lot of urges?
Yes. I'm just having just a lot of thoughts. I mean, I'm not, I think it's just because I got to learn the difference between boredom and just being at peace. And I'm just not used to sit still. I feel like right now, I'm not going nowhere, but I know I'm an addict. I want things now.
Okay.
And it's not moving fast enough for me, but I got to remember it's the beginning of my recovery. I got to take one day at a time and just slow down and enjoy little things in life that I didn't have when I was using. I wasn't even living. I was existing. And
yes. So you're saying that you're having a difficult time dealing with boredom. You've shared that with the counselor. Have they made any recommendations?
Well, I was supposed to be going to LSJ's groups, but it's so far away. I'm struggling. I need something closer to my house. Okay. I'm having problems getting there because it's all the way in Woodward, and then I have to get. I'm not working at the moment, and I don't have got to give gas money. I don't have a vehicle, so I need something. I'm trying. I need to get some therapy or some groups or something near my house.
Miss Ware, if I can interject, Your Honor, don't Alice Johnson, doesn't she have some Zoom meetings?
She didn't say anything about it, so maybe she does, but I don't know about.
I believe she has some Zoom meetings.
Because I did go out there one time, and I got lost, and I got frustrated. And I called her, tried to call her, she didn't answer the phone, and I left.
I'll verify. She's pretty busy, but she'll get back with you. But I believe they have some Zoom meetings.
Okay.
Please research that. I'm almost sure that she has some Zoom meetings.
Okay.
Okay. I was going to ask that because I'm concerned. First of all, Ms. Ware, I want to say thank you for sharing and being honest about I struggle with boredom as opposed to peace. I'm getting there and I'm having urges. So Mr. Yancey, what I'm hearing her say is she needs something to happen sooner than later, right? Am I right?
I'm getting I'm not going to act on the urges, but I'm getting a little antsy.
No,
and
I appreciate it.
I want this to work. I don't want to relapse. But I'm scared, and I just want to cry right now just thinking about it.
Yeah, listen.
Sorry.
No, I appreciate your honesty, and so, Mr. Yancey, we've got to do something starting today. We've got to address this issue today, and so I'm just so glad that you were honest about where you are and what's going on with you and how it's affecting you. And so give me 1 second. I just want to look up something very quick.
Sorry.
1 second. 1 second. One quick second. Real quick.
Ms. Ware, can you increase the amount of sessions you go to?
Towards outpatient.
Mm-hmm.
I've been going 3 times a week, so I've been.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it honestly, I'll just say it does help when I go to the groups. I'm actually looking at the outpatient in the thing, and I don't want to go back there.
Okay. Okay. You think you need something to fill your time, like some community service or a job or something?
I do.
Like that? Okay.
I need something to fill my time.
Okay.
I got too much time in my hands.
Do you think if we had you do some community service right now, do you think you can handle that without?
Yeah, if it's something near my house, that's the issue, because I don't have.
Oh yeah, it would be something near. It would be something close.
That would help.
Okay. Do you still have Miss Wusu?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Thank you for your patience. I wanted to see if I could get a response from Alice J. About either help with transportation to get to her meetings, because I heard you say you'd like to do it in person. When you're saying to me that, not doing anything, just sitting around, maybe virtual might not be the best thing, but I'm going to see if I hear something from her, because Mr. Yancey, if we can help her, I don't know if we can even help with respect to Lake Bridge or the transportation services that we've been using with helping her get to some meetings. With Alice J. I overheard you talk about community service. Mm-hmm. She needs something near her home. I think we need to just come to the table today and pull some resources to respond to her need.
Yes.
Okay, if we could do that, that
I
would
was
be
thinking
great.
Community service sounds like good, because that'll like kind of get me into the real world slowly. Not getting a job. I was thinking about getting a job, but I just feel like I was moving too fast. Like last time I tried to get in recovery, I got a job so quickly and I relapsed. And I need balance. And I once I start working, I will work my butt off, and there's no balance, and that's when I relapse. So I'm
Okay.
trying to find balance. So I think community service might help, part-time community service, or, and then start getting into a job slowly.
Okay, and that's important information for us to know. Thank you for sharing that, Mr. Yancey. That's important. Right now, we need to get some balance as opposed to, because I thought about a job but listen, you're saying that caused you to go backwards. So we know that that's not the approach. We need to get you stabilized. And so, Mr. Yancey, if we could work on that today, that would be great.
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay.
I'm getting a little worried.
So who are you interacting with during the day? Is someone home with you?
Barely know. I live with a friend, and he's off and about all the time, running, doing errands. He runs people around town. So I'm by myself. So I'm by myself, or I'm visiting my mom, visiting friends, good friends. I'll admit, when I first got out of rehab, I was going around the wrong people, and I stopped doing that automatically. I said, no, this is not gonna be good. They weren't doing my drug of choice, but they were still using. I'm like, this is not gonna be good. So I stopped that, but now I feel I'm just sitting home doing nothing because I don't want to go visit the friends that are using, and I've been going doing a little bit of odds and end jobs and stuff, making a little bit of money, but it's just not enough. I feel like, and I feel I think I need some more therapy also, because I'm feeling a little depressed and I don't want to do anything. I'm getting, and I feel I know my signs of about relapse, and I'm getting close, and it scares me.
All right. So, Mr. Yancey.
Yes, we're gonna this work. Get me to the end of the day. I'm gonna have a couple of suggestions, hopefully some remedies to what's going on with you. So hang in there. You're gonna hear from me today, and we're gonna see. When you say some more therapy, do you mean like different therapy than what you're getting now?
Like therapy, like the mental therapy, because I have a depression, and I have bipolar depression, and I'm the medication I don't think is working, and I need someone to talk to.
Okay.
I don't have no one to talk to.
Okay.
So can you give us today to work, Mr. Yancey, today, the team to work on this? I know he's flying solo, but Mr. Yancey, I'm here as well. And so let's work on it. I even thought about, and I'll just throw this out, and Mr. Yancey, you and Ms. Ware can talk about this offline, about whether or not the living situation is conducive to sobriety right now. Should she be in a community, not like a Naomi's Nest, where you're, but in a more of a residential setting where there are people and there are programs going on right there in the setting.
I thought about that too, but then I also thought, I always felt like I was always I only got 2 months left. I got 2 months. I just didn't. I tried that also, and I like the freedom of not being in that kind of setting. But I don't know. I just don't know what's. I'm not gonna act on my. I'm not gonna act on my urges. I know I'm not going to.
I understand that. And
I just need more things
you.
to do. I just need more things to do. I think that's what I start off with.
We're gonna figure something out. Just please have an open mind.
Yes,
to a lot of things, because a lot of times we're worried about, who our people are with.
Yeah.
Whereas with you, it's probably hard, you being mainly by yourself.
Yeah.
So it's a different kind of situation. So just have an open mind about it. We're going to come up with some things. We're usually really good at figuring things out. So hang in there. Give me a couple hours to get back with you.
Okay.
And I'll definitely talk to you before I leave today.
Okay, sounds good. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Really do.
You're welcome.
All right. Wonderful. Wonderful. All right. Mr. Reed, Mr. Fike, is anything asked to Miss Ware? Miss Ware, before they even say anything, I want to encourage you. Listen, you are really, really working hard. For you to be as honest and candid as you have been on this morning, we have rarely seen that in the program. And so I just appreciate you for just being honest and upfront with us. I want to encourage you to hang in there. Pick up that phone, give us an opportunity today to work some things out and keep an open mind, okay?
Yeah, I really, really want this to work this time. I have faith in myself and faith in this program, and I appreciate all that you guys are doing for me because I can't do it myself.
Yes.
I realize that.
Yes, and that's the great realization to come to. All right, Mr. Reed, Mr. Fikens.
Yes, Judge, thank you. Congratulations, Ms. Ware. You're working the program. You understand what the program is about. We want to help you. We don't want to hurt you. And you're on the right track. Keep up the good work. You're not alone. Whatever we can do to help you, we're willing to do that. Be safe and work the program, Ms. Ware. Thank you.
Thank you.
And it's so good, Miss Ware, to see that you're being honest with yourself. That's the first person you lie to when you start to lie and you start to cover up and you start to have problems. You lie to yourself about it. And I just want to tell you, I'm so proud of you for being so open about it, because that means you're being open with yourself. And it means that you're telling yourself the same things you're telling us. And those are all good things. And that's going to help you get through. I know it will. Hang in there, young lady. You're going to do fine.
Thank you.
Yes, you are. All right, very good. Mr. Yancey, I know you're going to talk with her today. What's next with respect to court?
Your Honor, what I want to do, just because this is a little different circumstance, I want to have Ms. Ware come back next week. Obviously not because of punishment, but just so we can just have a sooner, quicker eye on her. So I want to have her come back on August 11th at 8:35.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate everything. I really do.
Yes,
I need somebody to help me out.
Thank you for allowing us to do it, okay? All right, very good. Then you are all set, Ms. Ware. Listen, phase one, you all are in great shape. I want to applaud you all for the work that you're doing and encourage you to continue to work hard. We are here if you need us or when you need us. And so I want you all to have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, bye-bye. All right. All right, Mr. Yancey, I know you've got a lot. A lot on your plate today. So
I'll make it happen though.
Thank you though. I appreciate you. All right. All right. I need to call the 10:35 docket at this time. Mr. Yancey, do you have dates?
I believe so.
I need a quick second though.
Sure.
I need a quick second.
Sure.
All right. Give me 1 second, you all. I'm ready. Let's do it. I have Robert Bishop, case number 210-564-8901.
Yes, Your Honor. Robert Bishop's new Zoom date would be August 11th at 8:35.
All right, very good. Kevin Brown, Z808-2201.
Kevin Brown is my person. I talked to him today. He's done pretty well. We're going to have him. Your Honor, I want to have some of my people come back on August 18th because Bryant and Miss Cleveland's people are almost all August 11th, and I just don't want to have 25 people on August 11th.
I'm saying, okay, for August 18th. Hold on.
Okay.
Let me just check one thing. Let me check one thing, Mr.
Sure.
I haven't heard Miss Mack yell out, so it must be okay.
Trying to say, ma'am.
Did she say it was good? You don't have anything to say?
No, I'm gonna double check the calendar real quick before we go on though. 1 second.
Okay, all right. So for now, we'll go ahead and put Mr. Kevin, 1 second, you all, 1 second. 1 second. All right, sorry about that. All right, Mr. Yancey. So we're going with the 18th for Mr. Brown.
Yes, please.
All right, very good. And that's going to be at 8:35. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. I have next for Christian Carlson, case number 210-453-4201.
Awesome. Christian Carlson will be coming back on August 12th at 8:35.
All right, very good. I have for Ronnie Griffin, Z8080571.
Yes, Ronnie Griffin will be coming back on August 11th at 8:35.
All right, very good. I have Jose Guerrero, 210-443-1701.
Jose Guerrero will be coming back on August 11th at 8:35.
Okay, for Toye Milton, Z800982, Z8081261.
That's my person. Talk to her. She's doing pretty good. Still with her new job, still screening. We're going to have her come back on August 18th at 8:35.
Right, very good. I have for Stepan Moscow, 200-440-8901.
Mr. Moscow, we're going to have him come back on August 11th at 8:35.
Okay. Or Angelica Rios, 200-445-1801.
Ms. Rios, we're going to have her come back August 11th at 8:35.
How is she? No, that's Mr. Griffin, right?
That's Mr. Griffin, but Ms. Rios, I think she's doing better. I know she had that health problem.
Yes.
And then she was also having a serious financial problem as far as she needed some really vital paperwork done, which we got it done. But she could have got it done if she had $4. And we take a lot of things for granted. She did not have $4 to get her paperwork done to make sure she continued with her aid. But we took care of it.
Okay. Okay. All right. Thank you, Mr. Yancey.
Yes.
Thank you so much. All right. Let's go to Eric Taylor, 200-452-6701.
I talked to Mr. Taylor this morning before Zoom. He's doing pretty well. Just told him he needs to work on his fines and costs, some compliance with everything else. I want to have him come back August 18th at 8:35.
Okay, great. All right. Let's go to Mr. Pablo Kudliak, 200-211-FD.
Pablo Kuliak, we want to have him come back the same date as Mr. Moscow, 8/11, 8:35.
All right, very good. For James Fleming, 211-306-871.
Talk to Mr. Fleming. He's doing pretty well. I want to have him come back on August 18th at 8:35.
Okay. For Brian Mansell, 200-00057FD.
Brian Mansell, we want to have him come back August 18th at 8:35.
Mr. Grunbaum, we don't have anything for you today. Unless you're here for someone on the trial.
No, ma'am. I am aware that you don't need me today, but I did get an email saying that I am to appear. So here I am. Not
All right.
missed you guys, but you know.
Well, we missed you too. And so Miss Mack, if we could, I know that some things went out while you were gone. If we could make sure we fix that glitch for the face-to-face, we're all set for Mr. Kudliak and Mr. Moscow.
Okay, thank you so much. I just wanted to say hi.
All right,
Hey.
Have
hello.
a good day, guys.
Take care, you too.
Bye.
All right. I have for James Young, case number 200211 FD. That's Mr. Griffin's case.
Yeah, I don't have a date for him, so I know he's doing well. He's got to be in at least phase 2. So I want to give him August 18th at 8:35.
All right, very good. I have for Janine Walker, case number 20C78466.
Yes, she's due to come back August 11th at 8:35.
Okay, very good. And then Jacob and Miss Mac, if we could look at, someone changed the spelling of his name to Cajib. His name is Jacob. First name Jacob Karsmarzik. Case number 2000228 FD.
Yes, Your Honor. We want him to come back on August 11th at 8:35.
All right, very good. Did I miss anybody, Mr. Yancey or the attorney?
No, Judge.
No, Judge.
No, I don't believe you did. That is
All right.
everyone.
All right, wonderful. We are scheduled for some trials and hearings at 11 o'clock on this morning. And so we'll go into recess. Hopefully some folks will get on early. I don't see anybody in the courtroom right now, but hopefully they'll get on early and we will proceed. If somebody can reach out to Mr. Rosenthal, remind him. I know he's running. Remind him that we have some trials and hearings scheduled for 11 o'clock on this morning.
Judge, I will reach out to
Mr.
him.
Rosenthal.
Okay, he's aware.
I did talk to him, and he came into the courtroom and he got everything he needed. He said he'll be logging on about 10:45.
Wonderful. Look at us. Very good. And then Miss Mac, I need the docket for Friday, for tomorrow. I may need to make a minor adjustment to the docket for tomorrow.
Okay.
Yes, but I need to see it first and then I will share with you all what that minor adjustment will look like, okay?
Yes, Judge.
All right, very good. All right, court is in
Yes.
recess. Yes.
Can I come up and I have a document I need your signature on.
Of course. Well, I'm gonna come down to you all,
Oh, okay,
okay?
okay,
All right, so y'all been cutting up in that courtroom, get it together.
okay.
Judge,
Okay.
if I may, congratulations, Mr. Yancey. Job well done. Don't get overwhelmed.
I
And I'm
appreciate
recommending
it.
you for an incentive. I don't know what time we can give you, but I'm recommending you for an incentive.
I am, yeah, Mr. Reed. That's right. Mr. Yancey, you held it down. this morning.
It's funny when things happen over here. I feel a lot of anxiety, but once I get going, then I'm usually okay. But before that, it's it's like, oh boy. But
You did a great job.
but I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You know, I have my little ups and downs, but I try to hang in there. So
You did a great job.
I appreciate it.
Definitely
I
did.
appreciate you guys,
Thank
and we just
Appreciate you, Mr.
we just do the best we can. I just put it like that.
And we keep going. We're gonna keep going.
Yeah.
All right. Very
Okay.
good. Let's
Okay.
recess. Hopefully you can catch your breath, Mr. Yancey, because
I will.
that's what the one thing people don't understand, that court sessions is only probably 15% of what we do in specialty court. They don't understand all the stuff that goes on behind the scenes and how we have to regroup and research and connect to services, because we all know addiction does not have a work schedule, right?
That's for
Does
sure.
not work a 9 to 5, Monday through Friday. So I hope that more people will start to understand that.
Yes.
I certainly do.
Thank you.
So thank you, Mr. Yancey.
Thank
Yes.
you.
All right. We're in recess. Let me know when we're ready.
Thank you,
Yes,
Judge.
Judge.
Gentleman on the iPhone, what's your name, please?
Khalil Emahari.
Mr. Rosenthal?
Good morning, Attorney Reed. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm good. How are you, sir?
I'm doing good.
We have one defendant, Mr. Fikens, and I have one. Mr. Aaron Adams is here, and I believe
Yeah.
Mr. Fikens is in the breakout room with him.
Perfect. Do we have any officers?
No officers yet. I see a retained.
Yes, we do have a retained matter. And I've spoke with Mr. Elder. You're here for Khalil Alahari?
Yeah.
And then you did provide me with that documentation. We did speak about that. I had you, I believe, mistaken because your name, I do the A's and I do the S and the E's. There's actually an elder that owns a business that we're having some complications with. So that's what I thought it was pertaining to. But
well, that's funny.
you did give me that documentation, so we're fine to proceed. We just have to kind of, just sit tight. It's not 11 just yet, but you should be good to go.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Rosenthal.
Yep, you're welcome, sir. And yeah, Attorney Reed, we'll wait. There's a couple officers on that, or should be appearing on that case, so we'll wait and see who's here. And there's a lot of stuff that are here for hearing too. So,
All right, I believe 2 misdemeanors and some civil infractions.
and we do have Officer Essel here as well.
Yes.
That's the one I wanted. Thank you, Officer Essel. Just sit tight. I'm not sure. Are you here, Miss Wilson? Are you there, Miss Wilson, or Madam Clerk?
Yes, I'm here. You want to go in the breakout room?
Yes, ma'am. If you could place me and Officer Essel in a courtroom, or Essel, I'm sorry if I'm mispronouncing that. He's present for our 11 o'clock trial for Mr. Adams.
Yes, and
yes,
I have him in a breakout room, Mr. Rosenthal.
Yeah, the defendant. Yep, we just had the officer show. We do have a lot of stuff for hearing. It doesn't look like formal hearing. So we'll see if he's willing to take some sort of a deal, then we can implement those. If not, we probably discuss those on a later date.
No, let's try to wrap everything up. I talked to Mr. Adams. He wants to try to resolve things.
Okay, sounds good. Sounds good.
I don't know enough about the facts, but I see that Officer Eisel is here.
Yes.
Eisel officer, I didn't mean to mispronounce your name. We'll work something out on that. That's obviously the biggest case. The rest is traffic.
Absolutely.
I'd like to try to work everything out today if we can. He's trying to get his license back.
Okay.
I haven't talked with him about the brandishing. Maybe you want to talk to the officer about that so we can
Yes.
see what, and I'll talk to him about I'll talk to Mr. Adams about that, see if the facts are pretty close, but I think we can work something out today.
Absolutely. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay, 36th District Court is back in session. I am ready on the 11 o'clock a.m. docket. Do we have any matters that are ready to proceed?
Not yet, Judge. I have Mr. Aaron Adams here. He's in a breakout room presently. Mr. Rosenthal is talking to the police officer who showed up, Officer Eisel, I believe his name is. He's in a breakout room with him right now.
Okay, good
We're
morning.
going to see whether or not we can work that out on the many cases he has.
Okay.
I know that Attorney Elder is here for Al Hariri. I don't know if the prosecutor has spoken with Mr. Elder, and the third trial, Darius Anderson, has not yet shown up. That's our status right now, Judge.
All right, wonderful. Good morning to everyone.
Good morning, Honor.
Mr. Rosenthal, are we ready to proceed on Mr. Attorney Elder's matter?
Yes, we are, Your Honor, for both. Those are going to be valid dismissals. I was sent valid documentation of the sale of the business, as well as other documentations provided. And so we're going to be dismissing both these counts.
All right, very good. Let me place them on the record. Is Mr. Al Hariri with us this morning?
Good morning, Your Honor. He should be.
All right, very good. Let's have him turn on his camera. If he's in the courtroom, I have the following.
I don't believe he's here yet, Judge.
He's not here yet, counsel. Is he joining us?
He was earlier. I don't see him on the screen. Let me
And then Attorney Fikens, can you and me go in a breakout room by any chance?
Yes, I appreciate that. Thank you. I'd like that.
Or actually, give me a call. We don't need a breakout room.
Oh, there he is, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. If he can come into screen, that would be great. There he is. All right, wonderful. Good morning.
Good morning to Your Honor.
Yes, let me call the case numbers. V5010071 and V5010081 for the people.
Yes, good morning, Your Honor. May it please the court, Matthew Rosenthal for the people, P84807.
Good morning, Attorney Rosenthal.
Good morning, Your Honor.
And Dan.
Good morning, Your Honor. Azam Elder appearing on behalf of Mr. Al Hariri.
Thank you and good morning. We also, I believe, is the officer on this case as well. Officer Eisel, are you on this particular case?
I am not, Your Honor.
Okay, wonderful. And then I'll have the defendant, if you could place your name on the record.
Khalil Al Hariri.
Thank you. All right, Mr. Rosenthal. Mr. Rosenthal is multitasking this morning. We appreciate it.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may proceed with your motion.
Thank you, Your Honor. As of now, we're moving to dismiss both counts per valid documentation. The inspectors don't seem to show. However, I'd want to put on the record that it's valid documentation dismissal.
All right, and no objection. Is that correct, counsel?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Thank you. Both of the matters are dismissed without prejudice. Thank you for your patience. Both of you enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Rosenthal. Thank you, Your Honor.
You're very welcome.
Your Honor.
Your Honor, thank you.
All right. Let me know when you all are ready to go on the remaining matters.
Mr. Rosenthal?
Yes, Mr. Reed.
I see the other round up, Mr. Anderson.
Yes, sir.
I don't believe there's an officer on that case yet.
No, and that is going to be a state case. I just don't want to, I don't want to have Paula chime in just yet, if that makes sense.
However you want to handle it.
But I guess, yeah, I haven't seen the officer as well for that matter. I guess once we proceed with Mr. Adams, then we can move right along.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Swift.
Ms. Mack, if you could inform the court that we're ready on Mr. Adams. May I presume you'd have no problem with the no contest plea on the brandishing?
No, sir.
Thank you.
I don't have any objection for a no contest under that.
Thanks.
All right, are we ready to proceed on Mr. Aaron Adams?
Yes, Your Honor, we are.
All right, let's do it. Mr. Fikens, the matters that I have on the docket, are those all of the matters that Mr. Adams has? I need you and Ms. Mack to verify that for me.
Yes, you will, Judge. I work off a public computer, so sometimes, many times, it's not totally accurate. But we have, I saw all those cases on the public computer.
All right, very good. Ms. Mack, are we good?
I'm double checking as we speak, Judge.
All right, wonderful. All right, I'm going to start calling what I have on the docket, and then Ms. Mack, you can let me know. I have case number SP 124-30201, case number U558-27320, SP 114-65691, SP 124-2996, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 912-5112, case number SP 935-0501, case number SP 991-6401, and case number 19-701-9921. Mr. Adams, please state your full name for the record. Unmute first.
Aaron Lamar Adams.
Thank you, sir. All right, how are we proceeding, Mr. Fikens?
Thank you, Your Honor. With respect to the brandishing of firearm, that's U55827-320.
Yes.
He would be pleading no contest, Your Honor, and the charge would be reduced to disorderly conduct with a 3-month delayed sentence. As to the other matter up for trial, SP 124-30201, that would be dismissed pursuant to the plea. As to SP 114-65691, that's the third one down, limited access 6 to 10. Upon a plea of responsible, that would be reduced to limited access 1 to 5. As to SP 9350501, defective lights, that would be
I have it.
A straight up plea of responsible. And all the other matters would be dismissed, Your Honor, pursuant to the plea.
Once he pays all of his fines and costs in full, right, Mr. Fikens?
Yes, and we talked about that, Judge, and I'll address the court during the sentencing phase regarding that.
All right,
He's
very
aware.
good. Mr. Adams, please raise your right hand.
Oh, and then, Your Honor, if I can I just have the officer place his name and badge number on the
Yes,
record?
please.
Thank you, Your
Officer.
Honor.
My name is Corey Eisel. At the time of the ticket, my badge was 108. I've since been promoted, so my current badge is different. It's S as in Sam 78.
All right, wonderful, and congratulations on your promotion.
Absolutely. Thank you,
Thank you.
officer.
All right, Mr. Adams, please raise your right hand. Do you swear or affirm that the testimony you are about to give will be the truth and nothing but the truth? So help you God.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. You may place your hand down. Mr. Fikens, you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Adams, you understand that in all of these matters, you have a right to a trial and formal hearing, correct? And you wish to waive that right and enter a no contest plea as to one of the matters and responsible as to 2 of the matters today. Is that correct? Are you making?
I didn't hear his response, Mr. Fikens. Your
Yes, sir.
response, Mr. Adams?
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you, Judge. Yes, Mr. Adams, just keep your voice up. It's good. Are you making this decision freely and voluntarily?
Yes, sir.
Has anyone forced you into doing this or promised anything to get you to plead no contest and responsible today?
No, sir.
Sir, I'm bring you back to the date and time of the incident where it is alleged of brandishing firearm, and for that plea, Your Honor, we would stipulate to the face of the ticket, which alleges that he brandished a firearm as indicated on the ticket.
All right, are you satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, very good. I'll accept the plea of no contest. And then, Mr. Fikens, you may proceed as to the remaining 2 matters.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you. Sir, then I bring you back to the date and time of the citation regarding limited access speeding. At that date and time, were you operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes, sir.
And were you speeding 6 to 10 miles over the speed limit?
Yes, sir.
Sir, I also direct your attention to ticket number SP 9350501. On the date and time of that citation, were you also operating a motor vehicle in the city of Detroit?
Yes, sir.
And did you have a defective light?
Yes, sir.
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
I'm satisfied as well. Are the people satisfied?
Satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, wonderful. I'm accepting the pleas. I'm reducing the brandishing of firearm to disorderly conduct. I'll follow the recommendation for a 3-month delayed sentence. I'm also accepting the plea on limited access and amending the charge to 1 to 5 miles per hour over the posted speed limit. And then I'm accepting the plea of responsible on the defective lights as is. Mr. Fikens, I'm ready for sentencing.
Thank you, Judge. I while the amount of tickets might indicate that Mr. Adams seemingly hasn't cared about things, and maybe there could be an argument that that's could be true, but what I noticed from talking with him, I think we talked one of the times that he was in the courtroom that he wanted to work this out. He wants to change his style of life. He wants to try to get his license back as well. So he came in, Judge, certainly hoping that he can work on this and get it done. So I think I bring this up because I want you to know, Judge, I believe that while 10 tickets might sound like he doesn't care, and maybe that was so, but he does now, Judge. He wants to try to work a change in his life, and certainly is working towards getting his license back, knowing that this will help him a great deal and will save him a lot of money, because we talked about all the money that he would owe otherwise if he just tried to walk away from all this. So with that, Judge, we stand ready for sentencing.
All right, very good. I am going to, officer, before I sentence, is there anything that you would like to add? Are you like,
No, Your Honor.
Okay, all right, very good. Mr. Adams, is there anything you'd like me to know about you before I sentence you? All right, very good. As to the now disorderly conduct matter, again, 3-month delayed sentence, I'm going to assess our cost in the amount of $225. The fine is going to be $75. And then for the civil infraction that was reduced to limited access, I am going to assess 1 to 5 miles over the posted speed limit. I'm going to assess the statutory fine in the amount of $125. And then for the defective lights, I am going to assess the statutory fine in the amount of $198. That seems steep, but okay. Miss Mack, is that the fine for defective lights?
I think it's some late fees or something in there, Judge.
Oh,
that makes it go up. So I'm checking it right now.
All right. Well, I'm going to, if he's going to keep his word, I'll go ahead and waive any late fees or penalties, Miss Mack. And as long as he's going to get everything paid, he'll be in great shape. If you don't, sir, then I'm going to reverse everything that we've done today and you'll be back at square one. Okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I'm going to waive any late fees or penalties as to both of the civil infractions.
Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes. We want to try to help you if we can. So now you've gotten a ballpark of what's owed, Mr. Adams. How soon can you get everything paid? Because you won't get your dismissals until everything is paid.
I probably need just a little bit over a month, Your Honor.
Okay. Thank you for your honesty because I want to set you up to win. Okay. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
So this is what we'll do. Well, if I can find the calendar, there we go. All right. So I am going to give you I'm going to give you a little bit more than a month, okay?
Thank you, Judge.
Yes. I'm going to place you on my docket for September 30th, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. As long as you get everything paid before that date, you don't need to show up. You'll get your dismissals. And you'll get the other matter won't be dismissed. The one that the disorderly conduct, we've got 3 months on that one. But get everything paid, okay? And we'll see what happens.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay? Get it paid before September 30th. If for some reason you don't get it paid, you need to come to court on that day, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, wonderful. Any questions?
No, Your Honor.
No, ma'am.
All right, wonderful. Thank you, sir. Thank you, officer. Please, Sergeant, I'm sorry. Be safe. And thank you all.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, Judge.
Excuse me, Judge.
Thank
We
you,
gotta
Honor.
let Mr. Adams go.
Yes, hold on, Mr. Adams. Yes, Ms. Matt?
Yeah, for the 3-month delay, do you want him to return for that or just, we're gonna close it out at the 3 months?
No, put the pay date as well as the 3-month delayed sentence date.
Okay.
Your Honor, may I add something? Just
Yes.
for the defective lights, that the original sentence is $120.
All right. So, but the rest was fines, I'm sorry, late fees and maybe a reinstatement.
I don't think defective.
Okay. So you
Yes,
said
it was.
$120 for the defective lights?
Yes, and a $45 reinstatement fee, Judge.
Right. So the total owed on that is $165, okay?
Correct.
And then he owes the $125 for the limited access, and then the $300 for the misdemeanor. All
Yes,
right.
ma'am.
And I'm giving you some time to pay it. Listen, Mr. Adams, if you need more time, this is the time to ask for it because I will work with you.
Yes, ma'am. I really do need it because I have a lot going on right now.
Okay.
I have a baby on the way and all type of stuff, bills, but I'm not trying to make no excuses. I just need a little bit more time.
No, I appreciate you. I don't know why I was sensing that you needed more time. And so I'm not taking it as if you're just trying to get over. So this is what I'm gonna do. Miss Mack, what would be the 3-month delayed sentence date?
It would be, November.
November 4th? Let's do November 4th. All right.
Let me make sure that's a weekday. Hold on.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, that's a Friday, Judge.
All right. So I'm going to extend you out to November 4th, 2022 at 10:30 a.m. Get everything paid so that when November 4th comes around, you'll get your stuff dismissed, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Including the disorderly conduct. All right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Very good. Thank you, young man. Anything else?
No, thank you very much, Your Honor. Thank you,
Thank
officer.
you.
Thank you, Mr. Rosenthal.
Yes,
Thank you.
Mr. Officer Ezel. Okay. All right. You are free to leave.
I have one more question, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
All I do is have to go on 36th District website and put in my information and see the ticket so I can pay him.
Yes. Go ahead, Mr. Ficus. Advise your client.
Yes, you can either do that, sir, or come down and make payments when you can. Stop by and see us. We're happy to see you. Okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you.
Either way.
All right. Very good. All right. Thank you all. Take care.
You too.
Thank you.
Are we ready on Darius Alexander?
Yes, Mr. Alexander, put your face in the camera. There you go.
All right.
Thank you.
Let's call it. I have case number SP 125-18731. Mr. Alexander, I'm sorry, Mr. Anderson, please state your full name. Unmute.
My name is Darius Duran Anderson.
All right. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Today is the date and time. Well, the time was scheduled for 11 o'clock a.m. for a bench trial. Are the parties ready to proceed?
Judge, it's my understanding that the issuing officer has not signed in. If that's the case, I would be making a motion to dismiss.
Mr. Rosenthal?
Yes, Your Honor. I'd just like to place on the record, this is a state matter. It's operating ORV on the highway. Ms. Cole, I know she's busy right now in another courtroom, so I was just waiting to see if we did have a complaining witness, and we don't, Your Honor.
All right, then I am granting the motion. I'm dismissing the matter without prejudice. Anything else for my consideration?
No, Judge, thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you, sir. Enjoy the rest of your day. You're free to leave.
Thank you. Thank you.
All
Bye.
right. All right, that ends the docket for the morning. And Mr. Morgan just said he needed to speak with me, so I'm going to talk to him. Mr. Reed, Mr. Ficus, please be on standby for the time of our staffing. Don't forget, Mr. Ficus, our reports are due tomorrow from our training that we attended in Nashville. And so I want to just remind everybody of that. And you all did a wonderful job this morning, even though we only had one case manager. Mr. Rosenthal, I know you're being pulled in 3,000 directions, but you are handling things and we appreciate you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Yes,
Be on
thank you.
standby for staffing, everybody.
Absolutely. Have a wonderful day, guys. I will see you all tomorrow.